Kenan and Ricky Glenn in the welterweight division. I'm going to say it right now. Why is this at UFC 305? I mean, isn't this a Perth, Western Australia fight card? Why do we have a Chinese fighter and a United States fighter from Milwaukee, Wisconsin? I don't know what's happening here, but it's a fight. It's on this UFC pay-per-view. For whatever reason, Kenan 21-8. Has a winning record inside of the UFC, all against fighters that are probably not going to be in the UFC. Bobby Nash, Hector Aldana, Derek Kranz, Kellen Potter, and then Rolando Bedoya is now 0-3 in the UFC, so he'll probably be cut out. So everybody's beaten basically is not in the UFC anymore, but everyone he has lost to in the UFC is a legit guy in the UFC. Alex Morono, he's very legit. Max Griffin, I love that guy. Ian Machado Gary, obviously a top 15 welterweight, and then Kevin Jusay, who is undefeated inside of the UFC. So he's beating guys that aren't really that good, and he's losing to guys that are really good. Gatekeepers of welterweight, top 15 guys in the welterweight division, and future contenders like Kevin Jusay. So again, the competition level is all over the place for Kenan. It's either he's fighting a beast or a really bad fighter. I would have to say, I mean, Ricky Glenn isn't necessarily a really bad fighter, but he's not really good either. 4 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw in the UFC. His kind of crowning moment would, I guess, be going out there and having that draw with Grant Dawson and knocking him down multiple times, hurting him in that fight. That'd be the best moment of his UFC career. Kenan Songs probably has to be the fight with Ian Gary. He was able to hurt him in that fight. But I think this one, loser probably gets cut from the UFC. Winner might also get cut, to be honest, but it's an exciting fight. I don't actually expect any wrestling or grappling in this fight. I expect it to stay on the feet. I expect Ricky to go out there, try to get a knockout, go in and out, and lay it on Kenan Song. But I think Kenan is just going to keep throwing out the volume, keep coming forward on Ricky Glenn, and I do believe in round 2, in round 3, Ricky Glenn's chin has just been going downhill throughout the last few years. So I think Kenan Song will be able to catch Ricky Glenn when he closes that distance, get to the inside, and just starts throwing some hooks. I think Ricky Glenn will fall to one of those hooks in round 2 or in round number 3. Tapology, that's it's a little bit too much there. 90% for Kenan Song is insane. They are predicting knockout as well, but yeah, 90% confident on Song is... That's a little bit crazy, but watch out for the confident picks video later this week. Kenan is not a confident pick. I'll save you the trouble. But yeah, Kenan, let's go him by round 2. Let's specify round 2 TKO